Welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough. Let's do some more missions, shall we?
Missions involving people fighting Heartless? I didn't expect that at all!
They start off easy. Obviously they get progressively harder. The one thing that remains constant, I hate the morale system.
I know, it gets really annoying later on to the mountain, but we'll leave that until we get there.
It's like a time limit that can somehow get worse depending on how enemies hit you.
I know, and it's very easy to get hit in this game, thank you.
Effective dodging? No, you're not allowed that. Effective blocking? Nope, not that either.
You know, a good fighting, rounded experience? Nope, just pray.
I think he kind of emphasises how the first game was much more defensive, yet this one's more offensive.
Well, why can't you do both? In God of War you can block and defend yourself just fine, but you can also kick huge amounts of ass.
This is not God of War, Christ.
I'm sorry, ever since I played God of War, I pretty much judge every 3D combat system by that, because God of War has one of the best combat systems I've ever seen.
What about God of Hearts, the crossover?
No.
Note, it's not a real crossover. Good God.
You know Kratos would take this game and make it its bitch.
Well, he'd have dual keyblades.
No, he wouldn't. He has the Blades of Chaos. He's not wielding no wimpy crap like Keyblades.
It's not wimpy. You shut up.
I'm just sorry if it's true.
I hate the wizards with every fibre of my body.
This was stupid. What's next?
I came into this commentary with a lot of hate for this game, but it's actually my favourite out of the games, to be honest.
I like how when you do all the missions, the captain's like, oh my god, Sora and his friends are so fucking great, but when they get to Lang, it's like, you're okay.
Now, I believe I commented that he's actually played by Donny Osmond in an earlier part. I believe that's just his singing voice.
Well, do you know his actual voice actor?
Oh, God, no. It's a proper Chinese name and whatnot.
See, now they're doing it. They're like, Ping, you're okay. Ping doesn't do fuck all, don't get me wrong, but still, I didn't do anything great either. I get my ass smacked by the ghost all the time.
He still has a very fancy cape, though.
Yes, I must have that cape. I guess that's why they made that, A and B with Kamina singing I'll Make a Man Out of You. They both have capes.
Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
Now, there was originally a massive pause here because, well, it's a bit boring. Let's just suffice to say I went away from controller for a long period of time.
Why's that?
Because it's boring, and you don't want to know the reason, that's why.
Alright.
I was helping my mother with the shopping, okay.
How dare you be nice to your mother?
Fuck's sake, only gives me board and room, and they're both the same, but never mind.
Anyway, treasure chests, but fuck you, Ghost. I don't have morale, so I don't have to worry about you.
Ghosts, wizards, twats, all the same, really.
Jiganashi, that's what they're based after, Chinese zombies.
Alright, I thought they looked very...
Well, I know this fact because Hisenko from Darkstalkers is a Chinese zombie, and she's kinda cute. I am sad like that.
Yes you are.
Fuck you, Ghost, I'm moving on.
Now, I believe you were talking about this mountain pass challenge earlier.
This mountain can kiss my ass. I hate this stupid mountain.
Any particular reason?
Well, you have to get up to the mountain and blow up walls so you can keep moving up the mountain. And to do that, you need to hit the wall while enemies are pounding on you. And not only that, you got the fucking morale crap is back. So it's really a huge pain in the ass. Pretty much I just run through it until the end where I have to kill those stupid centaurs to win.
The thing is, it's not got like a set amount of health that gradually deteriorates. You have to finish the combo you're doing on it, otherwise it just will not break.
Which is annoying, because it's a rock. It's not like, I'm going to ignore you. Duh!
And the last part of the combo is always Sora pulls way back and slams forward, and I always get hit during that.
Yeah, I know. It's like, let's just make this needlessly stupid.
Now, the smart people among you will probably be saying, why don't you just get rid of the enemies first? I would reply by saying, fuck you. In a nicer way, I do things my own way. Thank you very much.
Well, when you're on the morale time limit, you're not thinking about that, are you? You want to get through before time limit goes up. Well, at least I do.
Me thinking, you are funny.
I get very nervous when I have to do time limits in games. You should have seen me run through the Ice Force in Okami. God, I was cursing and swearing. I hate time limits in video games.
It's like the live system. It's outdated, really.
Here's the fucking centaur making my life a living hell.
Why is it? It's like the designers wanted people to hate this world, so they put the worst enemies in.
Probably, that's the case.
Well, let's not get started on the berserker nobodies.
Well, you cleared that faster than I did. I usually kill that fucking centaur first, because he crossed the line.
No, I just leave him to, you know, reflect on his life's actions when he commits suicide.
Thanks, guys, I totally don't have a vagina. I mean, thanks, guys.
I love how they're all colour-coded.
Green is the color of courage. Mulan should be happy she's wearing that. Yeah, why don't you compliment him once in a while?
You know, usually these scenes without dialogue are pretty short, so it makes sense. But for scenes like this, why didn't they just take the trouble to record a few more lines?
Might as well, I mean... This game has more lines spoken in it. Well, why didn't you just go all the way? I mean, would it have really been worth a bit more money to get some more good lines out of it? I mean, I can understand not giving much voice act and talk to those guys because they're unimportant, but this is Mulan we're talking about here.
I forget her voice actress's name so much.
I think it's Ming-Na.
That sounds vaguely familiar, yeah.
She was also in that crappy Final Fantasy movie.
Advent Children.
No, the other crappy Final Fantasy movie.
Oh god, Spirits Within.
Now, I know Mushu's supposed to be hiding, but why the fuck is he out in the open right now?
Logic. Video game logic.
And then when Ling Ping, or whatever the fuck his name is, becomes Mulan later, they just throw Mushu out everywhere like, hey, by the way, I have a dragon with me. Who knew? Why are we taking orders from this guy? Fuck you, Eddie Murphy, not Eddie Murphy.
God, the hub music in this world is pretty repetitive.
Yeah, it's like generic Chinese sound, repeat. Generic Chinese sound, repeat.
I mean, at least the Chinese hub in Sonic Unleashed is pretty upbeat and lively.
Then again, you love Unleashed because it can do no wrong.
Well, I never said it can do no wrong. It's the best 3D Sonic game. Yeah, I'm gushing. Sorry.
Yeah, I like Unleashed. Shut up. That's you sometimes.
Do you really want me to do an impression of you?
I'll pass.
Good choice. Anyway,
because you'll probably make my voice 5 times higher than it needs to be.
My voice can't go any higher than it is now, trust me.
I'm sorry if my rugged British accent can't make me imitate you, man. I'm sorry.
Yes. Do you remember this cave at all?
In the movie?
No, just in the game.
I remember this cave in the game, but I don't remember it from the movie.
I'll give you all fair warning, I edited out most of it because it was basically the Centaurs played a volley match with my person.
Yeah, I remember that knockback crap we were talking about?
Oh yeah, it comes into play in part 25.
Oh, you'll have fun. Well, you have more fun if you were playing it and suffering the pain, but we'll try to give you the skinny. How can you check again? There's nobody. Look, hey, hello. There's nobody there.
Come on, Goofy, let's get out of there, leaving them to an obvious trap.
I'm gonna get obviously smashed. Let's go after him. Oh, now what's going on?
Magic force field, that's just not fair.
I'm so cool.
Yeah, you bugger off now, you silly person.
I'm going to go do things. Bye.
Well then, please join us in part 25 of the Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough. Bye bye.
See you then.